Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Hafsa. Today I'm going to do readings suggested by the members. So I'm doing for Camila Cabello. So I'm going to check her situation, first of all, her energy. Energy when it comes to her, how she's doing at the moment. Let's ask the angels. Clap on the front of sky. Please allow me to tap into Selena Gomez energy. Let's see what's going on with her situation. What spirit wants her to know. I'm gonna check her energy. What is my energy oracle? My energy oracle there. Can't see it. Let me start with this one first. So as I'm shuffling, I can feel her energies, her vibrations a little bit low. Respect. So there's something to do with respect. You know, she wants to earn some respect, I think, when it comes to her situation. I'm just going to go step by step when it comes to our situation. I'm going to check also the healing of the deck for her. I'll be having some tea because I'm sorry guys, I'm out of my voice. I went out for a party and I was singing a lot. So I don't have so much of a voice. So respect is coming out because during a healing process, it is vital to cultivate insightful awareness of your self-worth. So realizing you deserve praise and love makes you more able to give praise and love. So think about how you can deepen your self-respect. So do you love yourself unconditionally? So this is the question which Camila needs to ask herself, if she loves herself. You know, do you have that self-depreciating, sense of humor? It really isn't okay to have fun at your own expense. I mean, do you take good care of yourself? This includes getting enough sleep, maybe she's not eating so much well. So when you're in a healing process, have your own outlook and developing your own perspective can carry you a long way. So stand up for whatever it is, believe in, and be respectful of people that may have differing viewpoints. So by gaining experience and improving yourself, you can earn the respect of others. So you will also respect yourself more. So respect is not something you acquire quickly or easily, but it will be ongoing support, and your self-assurance will be unshakable. So these attributes can assist you while you boost your effort to respect yourself more. So she needs to respect herself. That's the first thing before anything else. So I'm just gonna go step by step. What is my deck for the healing? Is it down there? So let's see first. Okay. So for the first thing, she needs to respect herself. Sincere relationship was upside down. Okay? So sincere relationship is about those relationships which are more honest. Maybe at the moment you don't have any sincere relationship now. Receive healing. You see? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah? We come to the right topic here when it comes to Camila. She needs to receive healing. She needs to, love herself first, because Maybe she could be jumping into relationship before healing. You need to heal the wounds before you move forward. The first and most important step for healing is being able to recognize you need it. So when you are asked about your health, you discount what is going on by stating you are fine. But you are being asked to acknowledge your need for healing. So whether your wounds are physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual, you may need the support of someone who can help you face your concerns. So take a moment to reflect on what is going on for you. So this card is asking you to accept some extra support. It is letting you know that you don't need to do this alone. So professional advice will help you. Maybe get a mentor who's gonna help you with some knowledge. Those who, wiser mentor, those who have experience, like a mentor teacher, may I call a spiritual mentor to help you before you make any decisions in your life. So this card features an angel. I can see an angel here. Okay. So it indicates the beginning of healing process. So the snake on the candle's twist, there's a snake here. I don't think you guys can see it. It around each other to highlight the importance of increasing your knowledge and broadening your outlook. So her rainbow colored wings, this angel, indicate that there are new opportunities ahead. If a specific shade of rainbow catches your eye, pay attention to corresponding chakra that I would think of. So nurture yourself. Again, taking care of yourself, nurture your body. All right. Reliable. Yeah, reliable card is coming out for her. So I would say one of your biggest challenge may be relying on yourself. It is easier for you to be dependable for someone else. So she can be sometimes being too codependent, like when she returned to Sean. It's like she can't do anything without him. So she needs to think about being, to rely on herself. It's okay to be single. So when you offer to help someone move, clean up, or with some sort of a project, you make a commitment to them, or you make sure you follow through. So when it comes to making a promise to yourself, you're not so steady. Being accountable to yourself is the first step in really shifting your relationship with you. How many times have you made a commitment to yourself but quit soon afterwards? When you resolve to get a good night's sleep, to start and stick to an exercise program, to eat healthy, to start writing, or to finish off a project, you want to know you can count on yourself to do it. So begin a new practice of self-reliance by keeping small commitment to yourself. So here you can see there's a maiden plays a harp on a beautiful moonlight. Okay. So candles surround her as she strums her melody. A light candle represents the four main archangels. So the flame is Archangel Michael, a fire. The smoke from the light, Archangel Raphael. So Archangel Raphael is usually the air. Archangel Michael is usually the fire, the angels. So the melting wax is Archangel Gabriel, the water, and the candle itself is Archangel Uriel, the earth. So these archangels are the perfect energies to work with as you shift your pattern from not following through committing to your promises to make to yourself, like rely on yourself. They can guide you to the best decision and outcomes. That's all I can say when it comes to her. Also you're learning lessons, I feel. I've already seen this, and so many celebrities, they go through these learning processes. Like it never ends. They need to always grow. So as humans, we are, learning and growing. Learning to handle emotions comes from attentiveness. Managing stress, anxiety, anger is a learning skill. So understand what sets you off, your distress or anger. Choose how you will respond to your triggers, So the reason for resistance vary. It may be stubbornness, habit, or a self-destructive pattern. So during times of conflict, your lesson may be more crisis, You may be in denial about something in your life. It can be hard to face your fears and admit the weakness. Be honest with yourself. So are you in an addictive cycle, or are you accepting responsibility for your role in the situation? You may need an outside source to help you break out this pattern. because this, you are in a cycle which keeps repeating. So okay, that's all I have. I don't want to put many more. This is all I think Spirit wants me to shed some light when it comes to our situation. Let me check with the Earthcraft, this Oracle deck. I'm pulling out first the Oracle to see her situation emotionally, and also when it comes to her healing. Just a minute, guys. So let's see, anything when it comes to, oh my God, they can't be jumping out. Spirit wants me to know something. Okay. The shift and the death. Run with the wolves. The rise. She needs to rise. Prayer. You could be praying for balance. There's a prayer here. Thunderstorm. So many wants to come out. Transform with the raven. Oh my God. Ivy. The mountain. It's all about obstacles here. Karmic depth. Yeah, because she keeps repeating the circles. So many cards. I'm gonna start one by one. So I'm gonna start off with this karmic debt, because I know that she and Sean, they're like in a karmic, some sort of relationship, you know. Karmic debt. So karmic debt, do you believe in second chances? I mean, everyone does believe in that, and sometimes people, they go back to their exes. So well, the universe does. So not just in second chances, but third, fourth, I think, just like her, and as many chances as needed for you to feel loved and fulfilled. You just want to be loved. Camila, you want to be fulfilled. So the trick is that second chances are not always what you would expect. Okay? So more often, a second chance comes in form of finding yourself in repeating pattern and realizing you have the opportunity to make a better choice this time around. So karma gets a bad reputation. On the surface, it seems like a punishment or balancing of scales, you know, when debts incurred by the past mistakes must be repaid. So, but karma is much deeper than that. It isn't random, but direct result of self-destructive, you know, patterns. So that brings harm to yourself and sometimes to others. So when this card comes up in a reading, it's an opportunity to change these patterns and greet your mistakes with compassion and desire to choose empowerment over victimhood and responsibility over the blame. So it's easy to think your past is all you have, or that you will spend the rest of your life making up for it. But the beauty of the future is that it's untainted, and it can be whatever you choose. So this card brings you a powerful message. Mistakes are something you do and not who you are, okay? She should be writing somewhere in a paper and say, I'm not my past, I'm not my mistakes. You know, I take these lessons with pure heart and abundant gratitude. You know, I am safe, I am loved. You know, I know my ancestors, my guides and angels are working with me and not against me. She should be thinking about something like that to write down. You know, maybe it can help her. So the death is here. So death card, you are transcending, sacred one. Death is inevitable. When you have pulled this death card, it is a sign that you have come to an ending and so a new beginning. So now is the time to move on to a bigger and better things. Where you are now is too small for your energy. You have outgrown your situation and must let go with compassion and gratitude and optimism. The need for her to be positive, you know. And even if it's painful at first, you may already feel this pull to something greater. This is a sign that many new paths and opportunities are available to you. The most horrifying part about death, however, is that you don't know what comes next on the path. You know, you're going to an unknown. You don't know what's coming. So it's like new beginnings. You know, taking risks, taking a leap of faith. You know, whatever comes in, you just think, let's see what's gonna happen. So it could be the most incredible journey, but it also could be rocky and present unexpected challenges. But you are always practicing the cycle of death and rebirth. So each new year brings the death of the one before, and each decision a loss and an opportunity. You know, about changing jobs, whether it is relationships, you know, examples of this cycle appearing in your life in the same way the Mother Earth moves through her seasons, you know. All that is required is a willingness to step out of your comfort zone and embrace the unknown before you trusting, you know, in your intuition to lead the way. That's all I can think about the death card. So she needs on her journey towards the new beginning. That's all I can think about right now. So I hope she's sticking to that, you know, not repeating mistakes. Here comes the shift. So the shift, you know. So she's going through a shift. It's a transformation. Like the changing of a season, transition from who you are to who you are becoming is a gradual process. So the shift arises when you may feel suspended in time, as if you're at crossroad, you are ready to move towards something bigger. So, but there are many paths you could take, so much potential. It's hard to take that first step. So be still in this transition and take this opportunity to look before you leap, you know. Because you are taking a leap of faith, you are on a journey to unknown. So you know that in front there will be challenges, obstacles on the way that they're going to shake you. So you're going to the unknown. So now is your chance to gain additional clarity before making decision. Review all options thoroughly and check in what your beliefs are. That's what I can say. The mountain. So the mountain is always about obstacles and challenges in life that you need to overcome. You need to pass through these mountains here. So mountains have stood as symbols of achievement. So likely since mankind first set eyes on them, so it can be a lonely, hazardous journey, you know, full of peaks and, you know, loops. You need to all jump on them. So, but there's so much reward in seeing these things from the bird's eye view. When you're above looking down, you notice the patterns, connection you couldn't have imagined before. So mountain peaks are advantage of innovation. The mountain comes to a reading when you're relying too much on your rational mind. So you lost sight of the bigger picture by obsessing over tiny things, tiny details, without a high purpose. So these details will become meaningless and get lost in a sea of confusion and doubt. You are in need of a new perspective to remind you of what really matters and to see your situation from a much higher view. So connect with your intuition and ask yourself, what am I reaching for ultimately? You are ready to ascend to greater heights and take on new challenges. So the challenges wait ahead of you. They need to think about how you're gonna overcome them. That's all I can say. This card is all about loving, trusting, the people who are around you. Transform with the Raven. Again, it's about transformation. So many transformation cards. She's going through changes, Camila. That's good for her, honestly. So she needs to let go. Also, this Raven is a symbol of transcendence, a need for a new perspective, intelligent and able to quickly adapt to changes, changing circumstances. This sleek black birds see the potential where others may see only uselessness, the Raven, Raven is here to tell you that you have more available, Camila, to you than you know. To channel Raven is to welcome inventiveness, resourcefulness. Raven thinks outside the box, asking, where can I shift my consciousness to help me solve this problem? So instead of going through, is it possible to go around, below or above my challenge? So additionally, this card reminds you that being resourceful doesn't mean you have all the answers. There is strength and intelligence, but it's okay to seek, resources that can benefit the good in all which is involved. So you're going through transformation, thunderstorm. Again, thunderstorm, it is something shocking, maybe some sort of a change is here. Maybe you might feel like it is the end of the world, with the rain pouring down. There are moments in our lives like this when change is so thoroughly, and complete, that we can't do anything else but surrender and trust all will be well in the end. These storms, both in the sky and in our lives, present danger, but ultimately they clear the air and make space for better clarity and focus. Rude awakenings bring clarity to the consequences, we say, consequences of our actions. So beliefs and values you hold dear are put to the test. You are put on your test, I think, Camila. So thunderstorm is a warning that you are or soon will be in the middle of significant change or upheaval. This can be also a tower, So I hope she won't encounter another tower. I hope this was in the past. So anyway, prayer. They need to pray, maybe your prayers will be answered. Whatever you are manifesting in your life right now, prayer is needed. She could be doing some prayers maybe because of whatever happened to her. The poor girl must have been through a lot. You do not have to face your challenges alone. If you have felt lost, lacking, or in need of support, it may be that you have lost your connection with the grounding energy of the earth. So Earth Mother is holding you in her arms with each step if you only allow yourself to relax, Mother Earth is always here for you. But she needs to know that you welcome her guidance. So prayer is one of the simplest way to invite her into your spirit. It serves as a line of communication, carrying your hopes. There are some people that don't believe in God. So here Spirit is just saying that they need to pray. And also balance. Pray for whatever she's manifesting, maybe love, I don't know, wanting to get married, wanting to have children. So it's very important. So there is balance here. Balance is needed in life also. There's a light and dark here. I can see the light is the sun and the dark is the moon. Moon is like at night. Earth and the sky. Earth is always in balance. So opposites work together toward the same goal. So flowing in a way that supports the well-being of our world in the same way. They need to be always balanced. You are being guided to bring the higher self and ego into balance. Imagine maybe the ego is the sunset shifting you into the night and creating obstacles for you to overcome as it helps you to build resilience. So be mindful of your energy at this time and consider what you need to be softer or where you might need to take more action. So if you're finding it challenging, Camila, to take action or to overcome challenges, you may need of a better planning or practical thinking, I feel. You are a warrior woman. You've been through so much tough situations, but she's really strong, I think. Sometimes she's coming out very strong despite all these things being thrown at her. Warrior woman was not born into the greatness. She worked hard, practiced, and constantly refined her skills to become the strong. So celebrated fighter she is now, and she has the scars to prove it, It's like on a battlefield, warriors fight until the end. So because they fight for what they believe in, their hearts burning bright and conviction, hatred, anger, burn hot. It's easy to make mistakes for passion, but they're not sustainable fuel. So either burning out first or consuming the fighter entirely. So if you are feeling discouraged or doubtful, know that you already have all the courage, motivation, willpower, creativity you need, but you must practice owning your power and fighting for your passion. Don't give up on your dreams. Rise. You have to rise, after coming out from situation which was maybe a catastrophe or some sort of an upheaval could have gone through. It's time for an awakening, Camila. The traumas, the wounds, the attacks of your past, they are over now because you've been brave enough to confront them and burn them down. Now you're standing on a fertile ash of your past and ready to rise. So this card is a realignment and self-development. You're ready to charge ahead. So stop doubting yourself. You know what you want and need, and the only thing missing now is for you to stand up and reach for it. So after all you have been through, it is safe for you to share yourself with the world. The right people are waiting for you. So this card is auspicious for those of you looking for new love, friends. Run with the wolves. You could be running from the past, I feel, from snowy peaks to the midnight forest and across the vast distance. The wolves, they howl not just to the moon spirit, but to communicate their location and issue warnings. So Run with the Wolves comes to you when you are questioning your relationships, and interaction with others. As you become more aware of your emotional needs, you might find that familiar relationship, even those with family, no longer align with your soul with, but this card could mean you have lost pieces of yourself and what is important to you. So could it be time to strike on your own into the wilderness and to find something better? It could also mean that you must find your voice and lovingly create better boundaries in a relationship. That's why you need to run. Run away. When you see that the relationship, this is not for you. Anyway, let me see here. A quick one now. I've talked long enough. So let's see. Camila Cabello. Okay, reunion. You might reunite maybe with people. With people whom you know. Malady is some sort of a... Maybe you could be resting in bed. Maybe feeling maybe sick. So I hope that situation will change. Hope you do have some melancholy. It's like a depression. Someone who is very sad. Hope is you need to have hope and faith, because this person looks like they lost some hope. You're gonna get some messages, some sort of invitation, maybe messages coming in. Wedding, maybe you could have been hoping for a wedding. That's why it came out with hope. Maybe you might have thought about getting married. Young woman, wife, death. So I'm thinking she might have thought maybe she could have got married. But the wife, you can't give up. Maybe later you might think about getting, into a commitment. But I'm going to check into the romance angel. Let's see what's going on when it comes to her. Let's see. Anything when it comes to Camila Cabello. Messages when it comes to love. I'm gonna pull out the romance angel and then I'm gonna be done. It's safe for you to love. So she could be a little bit discouraged when it comes to love. She could have something having her chakras blocked maybe. Her chakra seems to be blocked. I feel that. Yeah. Stay optimistic about your love life. She needs to be positive when it comes to love. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Unrequited love. Because she's coming out this energy of a one-sided relationship. Okay, card is flying. Romantic feelings. Heart-to-heart conversation. You deserve love. So you deserve love. Maybe the one which you had before wasn't better for you. There's getting to know each other. Release your ex. So Camila, this is your biggest challenge, I feel. The need for you to release your ex. I'll stop here. So he needs to release his ex. Yeah. It must be a challenge for her. Let me clarify the release your ex. The moon, Pisces energy coming out. That's her. Keeping your emotions to yourself. The Five of Pentacles is telling me you're feeling left out in the cold when it comes to love situations. Yeah, you have lost hope. It sounds like you have some regrets, or you could be having disappointments. You feel disappointed here, mourning or grieving when it comes to love situation. There's some sort of publicity, some sort of a drama I'm seeing. Okay, someone is going to be defensive. At the same time, you want to manifest money to come in. This could be maybe a project in the near future. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, it's like you want to be busy with work. But there is some sort of transformation. The Death card is coming out here. Nine of Wands, you could be in and out maybe when it comes to love situation. It's not really stable. You're not happy at the moment. Kind of boredom I'm getting. You do have a sharp tongue. I always get her being blunt, coming as a Queen of Swords. So it's like when someone doesn't come correct, you cut them out. Six of Cups, you could be again thinking about the past. Thinking about reconnecting someone from your past again, Camila. It's coming here. She needs to be strong in this situation. Anyway, there's going to be some sort of news coming in. You want to have a family, I feel, later, maybe in the future, have a, you know, commitments, maybe being a mom. You know, the Empress is here. Maybe not now, but later. Some sort of news coming in. So there's some sort of good news, maybe. The Sun is also about new beginnings. You're going to finally maybe try to be happy, you know. This situation is going to change. There's the destiny, the wheel is turning around. So 8 of Cups, you did walk away. You know, 3 of Swords, you got heartbroken. Page of Pentacles, you're manifesting a work, I feel. 7 of Swords, you feel backstabbed. I think there's a new love coming in for Camila. 10 of Pentacles, you're going to manifest money here. There is some sort of a tower moment. Something being exposed, I feel. So I'm going to stop here. So that's all I have for now. It's a long video, so I'm going to stop here. I'm going to update her next time. So talk to you guys. Bye.